Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I'm Hydronum and this is my Mamluks EU4 Campaign with the aim to unite Islam. Now, last war I accidentally pieced out the wrong people, taking far less land than I was aiming to, which now means that I've got a bunch of excess points, which means I might as well get up to date on tech. Alright, I've got a few other little nations to kill, maim and destroy, all in the interest of uniting Islam. I'm gonna need this province here, I think it's that one, yep, that one. I'm gonna need basically all of Sicily. I need to get into Hejaz, some of Yemen, some of Oman. I'm gonna need something out of Kara. I'm gonna need to annex Shiravan. Timurids, hold on, how big are you? No, you'll never be loyal at all. That's an absolute pain, actually. But yeah, I need to continue murdering things. France just announced me as a rival. Not really a surprise. I'm second largest country in the world, which means I outdo Spain. Which is good, because I'm going to need to kill Spain soon. How is my ship position at this point? I have 4 heavies. If I want to take on Spain, I'm going to need a lot more than that. Now I can consolidate my courier and get myself a little extra money from all of that. What I really want is the Holy Lands for the extra... Well, I don't need an extra missionary. Ooh, glory to us. Don't need an extra missionary, but it will definitely help. I'll also need to get a claim on Kara, since I've got 8 years, I think it is, until the next... Yep. Tech, and it's only efficiency, so falling behind won't be that much of a problem. Aim will be to expand. Ulema, they're quite powerful, quite loyal. Level 3, I couldn't afford that even if I wanted to. Support the younger candidate, please. Still got 2 loans. It's a lot of money. But I should be doing okay here. Still have such a small amount of the actual power in all of this. Yeah, I don't have enough power here to be claiming. You're in the hands of the Merchant Guild already. You're in the hands of the Merchant Guild. The Merchant Guilds are a little bit upset, but that just kind of happens. I do have the guys sitting in France to get slightly cheaper tech, though it doesn't really matter at this point since I'm basically up to date. Might as well pull you back. I'll be waiting on wars in Spain and Europe that envelop hopefully all of them. If Austria, for instance, goes against France, we should be alright. In fact, if they do that, we get to crush them. I got military access through Lithuania. I really do need to cancel that. I'm gonna pull you back. But at the moment, it's mostly just waiting. While I will get the claims to Alexandria, and you can go a bit further. And you can go there. I shouldn't be paying the army as much as I am. Back to making 15 ducats a month, thank you. I just want to hire things. Little do they know that I want to kill them. They probably do, though. Iraq is Tech 9, I'm Tech 12. I believe I've got a claim on you. Yep, good. I can just declare on you at my leisure. Don't even have an ally that would back you. Short 5,000 men at the moment. And there's the printing press. Like I said, doesn't matter much if I fall behind. For the moment, I'm more than fine. You can go sit on Sinna, and we'll get ourselves the claims. Killing Kara would also be useful. You're allied with Shiravan, so I might actually... There's a mountain range in the way. Ah, you're a vassal. Okay. So I can say cut through here, 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 and here, and get to Dagestan, while cutting down to get Baghdad. Problem is I've still got a bunch of aggressive... No, I don't have any aggressive expansion against these guys. And I didn't end up with much aggressive expansion from that war, because it didn't quite take anything out of it. So we'll fill out offensive ideas. Oh yeah, I got a little bit of corruption, don't I? Should probably pay that down. The air is calm, which means that they're 15. You rose right on top of the fort, huh? That isn't being paid for, huh? Good work, vassal. I'm just taking Hydronum. Savoy are renting out French troops. Interesting. Siena, Hungary, Bosnia. Good, good. Yeah, merchants guilds are still disloyal. I'll take... What's the most valuable province I can claim? Probably this one. It's mountains too, which is painful. What's rather annoying is that even though I've got colonialism now and my tech is cheaper, these guys down here don't have pretty much any of it, and they're fine for tech. Tech 12, tech 11. Not much on the admin and Diplo side, but they're trying. I'll be taking... Oh, that's a horrible province to get a claim on. That one. And I'll make more claims soon. Army up. I'll lose a little bit of money this month because reinforcements. I should be able to fully reinforce as well, which is good. What tech are you on, Jazz? Wonder if I can make this easier. I can. Give me a 5-year truce, but it'll mean I won't have to siege down a mountain fort there, and I can just focus on... They've got an immediate fort in the coastal desert behind it, don't they? Yes, they do. I'll let them finish this war, actually. See if they turn off the fort. If they do so, that's going to make things a lot easier. Then again, I am Tech 12, and there's pretty much no way they're going to be able to beat me down. Yeah, we'll accept that. That's fine. Even better capital. Only costs 70 points to raise it. Capital in my size. Pretty reasonable. But if I wanted Tabuk, they'd give it to me right now. I always like that threatened war is a thing. It helps. You can take a little bit of land here and there when you need to. And if it's just one province you need, it makes it a lot easier to deal with. Should probably integrate you, huh? Families left behind, huh? Well, we'll let the people rebel. Where am I sitting at piety? Way negative. Send the fools away. Make things cheaper. The extra taxes help as well. Yeah, 15% extra tax. So total of plus 20%, which is awesome. Like, the extra morale is huge. But taxes are pretty good too. You know what? I'm just gonna jump him. 3, 2, 1. Declare war. Over Tabuk. I'd have handed you Tabuk if you asked. I'm not actually after Tabuk. There we go. I may want that fort on. That fort on, and that fort, and this fort here. And that fort. No, not that fort, yeah. And I need that fort. Didn't I put that one on? Guess not. Persia are friendly to me, but that doesn't help since what I need is on the other side of them, so I've got to cut through them anyway. Or I could, like, go through the Great Horde to get to them. Yeah, Yemen may have access, that's not a problem. Give me a single unit, put on the siege guy. Go over there. I think I need another cannon. Just one for this stack. Since I'm not going to be able to blockade, I'm going to have to just do this the old-fashioned way, which is stack whatever you can as bonuses. Once I actually get to the capital, it should be easy. Oh no, one of my ports are blockaded. Whatever will I do? Culture is Moroccan. We might have some trouble with this vassal, actually. My vassal is Tech 11, not Tech 12. If I were to send somebody around, it would probably be enough. Spain inherited the throne, huh? Didn't integrate, just outright inherited. Alright. Well, that's, fine, I guess. I don't think my vassal's having much luck here. Especially since the rebels are superior in every way. Well, except morale. That's still progressing. We'll work on Caracalino. Am I really losing that much? It seems so. Why am I losing so much? Because all my forts are up. Alright then, I'll turn off my forts. Leave myself open to getting sniped. And back to making the slightest handfuls of money. Hurry up with that. Did my siege general die? Seriously? Yep, siege general died. That's great. It's replaced with a guy who's well before his time. Armenians are going to rise up soon. It's a long siege. And now we move to the next fort. The easiest way to make it painful is to have lots and lots of forts. Yeah, an easy win. Good. An expensive, but easy win. Doesn't seem like you've given access to anyone. Nope. Which is nice. 12 to there, 12 to there. We're looking at a maximum of very few people. Am I seriously getting obscurantism? Alright. Well, I guess that's just how it's gonna be, huh? Suffering bereaved and obscurantism. It's like I've even got a ton of war exhaustion, but I don't. Let's switch you over to that guy. Might as well leave that there, and you can move straight to the capital. Or you can just chill there. That works too. Alright, fine, we'll go and help our vassal again. Don't worry, you guys will die. Painfully. And for this one's going a little bit faster. Did I never scut you? Should have scut you. Institution spread. I didn't realize there was a policy for that these days. Seem to be suddenly making a lot more money. Interestingly. 8 there, more here. Let's lower land maintenance even further. How the hell were you loyal? Or even close to loyal? Ah, I see why I'm making money. I gained 300 ducats for tapping them. They're not even trying to engage me. They kind of understand the position. Good. Let's get this small Christian nation in here then. Printing press is not going to expand down here. Hell, I've embraced colonialism and it's still not really in the country. Ho hum. Our irresistible offer of annexation. I'm meaning it's going to rise up in Mush and Van. Yep. That's kind of exactly where it's expected. Actually take you two and we'll go chill out in there. Good. I really should annex you. Love how he thinks it's all done and dusted. It's not. It's very clearly not. But he thinks it is. Good fight. It's time to leave, right? No. No, it's not. You guys relax there. You're gonna be a pain to kill. Guess Armenia should be up to date. Actually, they're really not. Really? Send the fools away. Take the next idea, recruitment time, benefits of scuttage, diplomatic annexation cost, it's fine, and Mercs, that's a good set of events, just one after another. Hope you didn't need any of those stats, or anything really. Got a choice between looking after the emirs or the ulema. We're going to be flipping to the emirs here, because the ulema have plenty of loyalty. Also, I can tap them now for a bit of extra manpower, so I can pretend to be a real nation. Sinners, Telefat, Ottomans, yeah, that's not a surprise. I'll be taking these coastal provinces. I probably should have taken at least that to connect it up. Oh well. And corruption does begin growing again. We'll pay it away. Really? Motorbikes this time and out? Alright, you say so. Yeah, improved drainage is coming in. I've got only 21% overextension, so I can take up to 79, which is good, because I will. I'll take as much as I can. I believe that'll give me the custodian of the holy cities, which is what I kinda need here. 10 years of separatism. Mamlukian Arabia. Almost a real country. Now this should be Najd. Plus Shamar. But it's not. But it's close, but it's not. It's nice to have that much power that the enemy would rather run away than fight you. It's just a pity the AI is very willing to run away and not think if it can fight if it goes all in. AI is currently very cowardly, like very cowardly. He won't quite accept giving me money on top. Which is weird, because it should be really obvious that you cannot pull it back from here. Well, there we go. This fort, although awesome, is kind of redundant. Although this is a coastal fort, well, it does look after that, which the others don't, but I do want Mecca covered. There we go, get all that cord. And Custodian of the Holy Cities, +1 prestige. It's only half of prestige, okay. And a missionary. Well, that's fine, head on up there. Next fight might... yeah, I'll repay that. Might have to be against these guys. Fire in Medina. In 1481, a serious fire struck the Mosque of the Prophet in Medina. The Sultan spent a lot of effort to extensively renew it to a full splendor. What shall we do? Gain piety, or it's not our bloody concern? It's really not our concern, guys. Appears that my king is tolerant. That's helpful, I guess. Oh, call it it. And do we have any expired? Yes, we do. We don't want to give them even more power. I do want to just tap them for the money and be pretty much debt free. Stepkoska has been very useful. Worth his salt if I say so. Except he hasn't done anything. Oh yeah, unsiege that. I think I'll full core this up. And I'll hand it straight to the Merchants Guild. That makes them even more loyal, but gives me more power, and that's the more important bit. If I shift my main trade port to Constantinople, and feed everything else in, although the Ottomans may end up with a little bit more money, my vassal will end up with more money, and I'll be able to move things out of my capital here into here. And I think I'll end up with a lot more power too. Just a few more points for that. I think I might want to flip to Diplo points, at least for now. Merchants Guild have the important provinces, excellent. Got a surprising amount of provinces, like a really surprising amount. You're going to go back-to-back bankrupt, aren't you? Can the printing press growing, do you, Portugal? It's a lot of separatists for my vassal. Guess gotta pay the army a little while. Over there, please. Take that guy. I need to continue making claims, so build spy network. Build spy network. And it'd let me annex Talafat. I got all of North Africa marked. Good. And yeah, I'll definitely want to build a spy network here as well. Only losing one. Good. Now these guys may actually go into, say, this province here, Ifini. If I've got a claim on it, that'd be great, but I doubt it. And into Dura. If it goes into Dura and Ifini, then you can pretty much kiss that country goodbye completely. Spain and the Pope, huh? I'll wait here. Just let the armies march. They probably won't try and kill us. But yeah, trade port switch. I've got pretty much all of the important provinces. Only a handful of actual provinces need to be taken. And I'll transfer. Grab the Constantinople person. Trade is currently 15, it's 13 at the moment. Transfer up, transfer across. 82% of the power versus 30% of the power here. That'll actually go back up, so I'll be pushing even more north. And at almost 60% of the power at something like 15? 15. And it has made a very negligible impact on actual trade value. Well, that just means I need to annex the Ottomans. Having basically a pseudo-end node means Who's pulling anyway? Byzantium, Albania, and Ottomans. The problem is my vassal is pulling. It's not a good move for you to be pulling, but you are. Course complete. Oh yeah, the Ottoman rebels will do what they like. Just leave them be, they aren't a threat or a danger or anything. When can I CB you again? 9 years. That's a hell of a long time. That is a hell of a long time for me. We allied with Tverstan and Shirvan. Alright. We need a new vassal anyway. Although the fort on Alexandria is nice. I've got particularists in Irrizian and American. The hell is that? That's not it. Irrizian. Ah, these two. Easy enough. Forts up. Hell, that's even in the area. Feels like it was meant to be. Yeah, it's definitely not the plan to actually be losing ducats, so stop that. That's a lot of development on spice provinces. Okay, if you say so. How many times have you improved this at that cost? 14. You were pushing for anything, weren't you? Look, the weak point is Portugal. If I want to fight Spain, I need to fight Portugal. Hmm. 62,000, and yeah, a fight against them would be suicide right now. Anyway, I'm gonna have to call that there for the episode. Cheers, guys. I'll be back with even more EU4 tomorrow. Bye for now.